Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is your favorite, Divine Light. I'm going to jump right into it here. If you're enjoying these ones, we're going up to 70,000 this month. Go ahead, hit subscribe, and join the beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. Okay, before I even start, I see two people actually having a conversation here. They all have a ring in their mind. There's tears of joy coming out of this conversation. This can be an interview. The ring can indicate actually commitment. And there's a puppy I see here, a young little puppy. This can be even like a new business actually flourishing or a deal that you're going to be making with this person. There's another puppy's face here, guys. I keep seeing a lot of dogs here. Dog indicates commitment. And I feel like this is contractual commitment because this reading is for like money, success, abundance, prosperity, how it's going to show up. And it can start with making an agreement. The agreement can be initially because there's a single dog I see here with yourself. This kind of looks like a wolf as well. Wolf can be families, maybe making a deal with a family. And this can be a family business that you're taking on, or you're making a promise to yourself for developing, growing your future. And I see right under it, as soon as you make the promise, there are three. This kind of looks like a container homes attached to each other, or can be this part actually reminded me of the Cinderella's carriage made out of the pumpkin. So your pumpkin turned into a carriage basically here. Pumpkin is a resource, okay? Those stories actually have some hidden messages inside of them as well. Pumpkin is the resource that she has, which when it's being touched by the fairy godmother, which is the inspiration, it turns into a carriage, so it can take her from one place to another. Another thing with a pumpkin is, I don't know if you guys ever cracked open a pumpkin, you'll see that it has many seeds inside of it, and each seed can grow another pumpkin. So it is like a very prosperous, basically abundant fruit. I'm going to say fruit. I don't know if it's a fruit or vegetable, but it is a prosperous resource. Okay. So I see here that you have this resource, or maybe you're not really aware of that you have it, but as soon as you make the decision for committing yourself to this new idea of abundance, wealth, prosperity, your pumpkin turns into a big carriage here. Okay. Another thing I see right after that, I mentioned two people coming together. This even seems like a male figure. His face is actually looking towards the past. So this can be someone actually contemplating about the past. And there's like a child, kind of like growing, starting to walk, and just holding onto this person's head. So this can be your masculine energy. Maybe you're looking into the past all the time, because masculine energy can be like represented as the male power, but it's not actually only the male power, because women and men, we both have it. The thing about here, the child is your growing idea, okay? And the thing is here, you are committed to something from the past. You're looking into the past. The dog indicates that you are committed to the past. The truth is, there's a newborn, a new idea coming towards you. And this idea, you already have it. It can be even like a new endeavor. Maybe you're working in a certain place. This can be a new opportunity. Maybe keep popping on your screen that if you have, for example, maybe if you are in corporate business, maybe you're looking for a new company, or you're trying to grow in where you are, but on your page, maybe there's another company keeps getting recommended to you, or people from that company gets recommended to you. And this is basically telling you the universe is actually keep like giving you signals, blinking at you, telling you, okay, there's something new out there for you. It's good to discover. This is not really about making a rush decision. This is about discovering and maybe even like asking the question, how can I get a better situation going for myself? How can I increase my wealth? How can I invest my money wisely? That can be the questions that you should be asking at this point, because there's something new definitely showing up here with a beautiful energy. I see behind her this baby. There is actually, initially this reminded me, when I don't see that tail part of it, an ostrich. Ostrich can be a very they're actually smart animals, and I start to understand that maybe we didn't have cameras back in the day, so we didn't really know that animals are sentient beings. But now, as we start to observe online, we see animals are actually like they're sentient. They're not like machines. They're not like a rock. Even they say the rocks can also have a very low density energy, but still the plants have like they have a certain energy, they can feel things. And so I feel like here the ostrich is actually a smart animal. It's not as like runs and hides in the sand, but the body leaves the body outside. It's not like something that happens common. What we see that is when you observe, look at them, they're social. They're a little aggressive, okay? The aggressiveness is because they, I think they're very specific about what they want. And this can be also your nature here, that you're very specific about what you want, but maybe you are actually going on with the social norms. I'm not talking about like violating social norms in a sense of like rebelling against it. I'm talking about like following your passion gracefully. Okay. And it seems like here you're embodying that energy here. You're following that energy. Like that's going to come to you when you follow the new idea rather than looking in the past. You're going to have this. There's even like an aura illuminating from you that is actually becoming like even attracting like a bird here, a good news. And there's the pumpkin carriage again, carrying you towards the future. I see here there's a legal paper coming forward. This can be within 2 weeks. And this can be a contract, an opportunity, an offer, an email, a message, maybe, like I said, I mentioned, like maybe one of the job websites. Can also be if you're planning to travel, this can be a travel opportunity for you, okay? I see another dog right there. Kind of reminds me, the mouth reminds me of the bulldog terriers. They're cute. They're extremely cute dogs as well. Bulldog terriers. Again, I don't know really much about the breeds. I know that border collies are actually really smart. I heard that recently, but other than that, this is actually some like someone really loyal to you. And I also see a woman here, kind of like a dancing, like she's actually flirtish. So this can be someone who has high energy, light energy, loyal. Again, the dog symbolizes her loyalty, coming up and showing up in your life. And you might have like a slight connection with this person. She's wearing a crown. Okay, you see her crown up there. Not really on top of her head. It is like a divine crown. It's not attached to her head. So this can be someone who has this high energy, maybe good connections, not really a manager of anything, but maybe someone who has a manager of everything at the same time. Maybe has like big connections somewhere. Seems like here they're coming into your life and flirting with you. The flirtatious attitude, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is actually connection, creating a connection, okay, in a very joyful way. Think of it that way. This is going to initially bring some old files here. There's a sword under it. You might, maybe there's a person showing up. You might have to negotiate certain things, talk about things. This person might give you an idea of maybe something that you gain the right to demand, ask for it, but maybe you don't really get the chance to ask for it. And it seems like here it is going to bring the old files into the surface so you can discuss things. This can even be someone who has information about maybe the things that you already gained that you're not aware. Maybe you're working somewhere for a certain period of time and that gives you a legal right for something, and this person might know about it. That can actually bring the old files into the surface. What's happening with that? How are you going to proceed? This can actually create a confusion initially, but then I see here, what's this? Okay. Seashell of an oyster. Okay, an oyster is not open yet. It is actually connected. It has, it just when the oysters stay in too much in the water, my seashells do not really have those kind of things. But they start collecting these little pieces of like things around them. They start to shut down. This oyster is something deep down in there. Oysters have pearls inside of it, something valuable. Sometimes it can be worth thousands of dollars. So this can be something, a gem, something valuable buried down there. And there's a butterfly pulling it out of the water, which is a metamorphosis, change of mind, a transformation coming forward here. And that will pull that gem out of the water. And I see here there's a roof forming right there and right there. So this can be also you maybe entering into a new environment that will, this can be either the gem within you getting pulled out of the water so you can display it. This can bring more wealth, abundance into your life. Or this can be something that you put it on the side, that this house can be like a place that you will actually discover this has a worth and value, okay? And you will pull that out of the water and use it. I see here there's a person appearing there. Letter H or K can be in their first name or the last name. This person might be someone that you're going to be meeting along the way, which will show you how to maybe use this valuable thing, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see here, you see those little things kind of reminded me of the Stonehenge, like the Stonehenge. I think all the stones are actually standing upright here, but some of them are actually like there are three places that remind me of this thing. Your desire, let me see your desire first. There's like a mouth opening here. There's a communication line, and there's somebody's face inside of it. This kind of looks like a rat to me. Rat usually symbolizes someone who's lying, stealing, cheating, but I feel like your desire coming really fast, and this can be someone hidden, maybe hiding some things from you that is like yours, or that you gain, like you earned already. It is going to come to light. It seems like they're going to be made. They're going to be like exposed, so you're going to be able to get what's yours here. The Stonehenge, Göbekli Tepe, and Easter Island. Okay, those like tall statues and monuments, that just reminds me of those three places. I see here there's the sun is shining in the distance. Your desire coming really soon, guys. You see the new horizon is arriving here, showing up, and there's actually, I kind of see here the seashell. This one. This, they say they have this, you see the swirl right here is kind of like a Fibonacci number. It aligns with it. So this is like a perfect golden ratio. Okay, something I feel like when you actually get this person or the situation exposed that is draining your energy, you're going to get something that will be in perfect ratio. This can be a raise that you're going to be getting, aligning with your purpose or desire, or the work that you're putting in, or the energy that you're putting in. This can be like finding that perfect place fitting you. Maybe you're looking for a new home, a new job. That's going to be like a perfect alignment happening for you. Within your first desire, we have a duck face here. Duck can be someone motherly, protective of you, will be showing up. The second one has actually a shoe. The shoe can be symbolizing, maybe this is your travel opportunity. Maybe if you want to travel somewhere, that's going to be your opportunity. By the way, guys, I keep forgetting, but I'm going to mention in the middle here. These readings are all intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And if this doesn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus. Another thing I would like to mention is I have a membership program. In that membership, I started posting last month, one extended reading a month. Okay, I'll put a link up here. You can go ahead and check it out. You can look in the description box. You'll see the details. Yeah, you can watch your extended readings. Okay, and you can see the details of that. And let's see, but the membership is not the same as the subscription. Subscription is totally free, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want, okay? Let's see what's current financial situation here. 4 of Wands, guys, the time to celebrate. Okay, you're crossing the finish line. Whatever the project in your hand, you are finalizing it. You're putting an end to it. This is actually your like moment of celebration. It is coming. You're right there. Time, let's see the message. Time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So if you're feeling like you are in a situation that you're under the weight of certain things, you're going to be released from that, okay? It's going to be even bringing long-term financial security, success, stability into your life when you finalize this. And I have here your opportunities, the new beginnings for sure. Like I said, there's a new opportunity that if you start looking into the future rather than looking at the past, you're going to be able to see it clearly. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So like I said, you're looking in the past. This is basically telling you stop doing that, start looking into the future, because what has happened actually made you who you are today. Maybe made you more resilient, stronger, more aware, or when you like, there's actually a quote from Maya Angelou. She says, when you know better, you do better. That's the case here. And financial challenges coming forth here. We have a King of Michaels. This can be an air sign, can be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, someone who has who's heavy on the logic, okay? Maybe they don't really have strong intuitive guidance. This person can be the challenge in front of you, or maybe your logical side. If you're only thinking with the logic, not feeling the signs and the symbols of those things, when to invest, when to step back, that can be the challenge here. Principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Ambition can be a little bit a challenge here too. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. And also not only like communicating honestly, but also hearing the voice within is going to be important in the situation, okay? Let's see, money management. This is actually the management advice. What you should do currently is actually following your passion is the key. This is your energy, Aries, your Sagittarius. Making your moves in silence. Keep taking one step at a time, moving towards your goals is the key here. Do not give up, and do not overdo. Also, do not jump in both feet. Keep taking one step at a time. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. This can also be a fire sign like you are. Maybe you're going to get a partner up with. Another thing here is suggesting you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. Also, it's good to surround yourself with the helpful energies as well, okay? Long-term outlook here is, okay, for Raphael is a four of, okay, we have the seashell right here too, by the way. Four of Cups, okay? The thing is, if you didn't really receive something you wanted, this is basically suggesting that do not dwell on it too much. Okay, there are other things coming forward. Just focus on to the future, not to the past, exactly. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. That's also important. Do not get guided by your emotions here. And intuition is different than emotions, okay? Sometimes intuition can speak to us through emotions, but I found out that like the feeling that you feel in your chest, in your throat is not really your intuition. Gut feeling is most of the time, which is like the name is on there, gut feeling. But when you feel like some stuckness on your throat, on your chest, this is actually coming from past trauma most of the time. So you can look on those bodily sensations, what they mean. They all of them, every single one of them actually mean a different thing. So you can look up on that, and not really following emotions in the sense of like momentary things coming and going. But feelings are actually something a little bit, I think it has a deeper meaning. So it is important to focus on the next opportunity coming your way. Overall money path, this is for the long term. I have here Page of Michaels. I keep looking at, is there any other card? I felt like I pulled two cards, but there's only one. Let's see what's on the bottom here too. Seven of Raphael. So it seems like here, this is Seven of Cups. There are many options actually going to appear in front of you. This is going to be an exciting challenge for you, okay? You have what it takes to succeed. Basically, you're going to be able to succeed everything that you put your mind to. This is suggesting that if you have any contracts to review or documents, go through them very carefully, because these many options can be also distracting you from the main goal, or maybe there's something slit inside of it. They just put inside of something that might be getting out of hand, something that will get out of hand in the future. Be careful, be focused on that one, okay? Let's get into your oracle now. We're going to be looking into what quality do you need to nurture or promote within yourself to obtain best possible solution when it comes to your money and financials. Let's see. Angel, spirits, and guides, please show us what Aries needs to know at this moment. Purification. Okay, the rain is washing over here. Beautiful, as we can see, a sunflower. Sunflower is the optimism and like approaching things with a positive attitude. Also, let's see purification. We have summer rain is washing over this beautiful sunflower here. Cleanse and purify your body and your physical space. This is a great time for a detox, clutter, clearing, cleansing, and space clearing. Okay. So this card also represents abundance, as flowing water is a metaphor for prosperity, and summer is a time of expansion. we still have time for summer, and like maybe you are actually going into the winter. It doesn't matter which like the season that you're physically living in. This is actually the season mentally you're going to be walking into. Okay, we're going into, in some places we're going into spring, in some places we're going into the winter, but this might be your mental attitude that you're walking into the summer. Let that ideas to wash over your beautiful crops and bring you more thoughts, ideas, and like creative outputs, so you can like come up with that prosperity energy here, more of the prosperity ideas. Let's see divine guidance from your angels, healing crystals for your, and your healing crystal for your money blocks. I have a cat here. She feels stuck because the door is locked and she keeps knocking things off if you hear the sound. Okay, I'm gonna release her in a second. She should wait. She was asleep a moment ago, and then I disturbed her with my loud noise, I guess. Okay, let's see your angel here. We had the Archangel Raziel and the crystal Dumortierite. Wow, it's looking beautiful, guys. I love the energy. Archangel Raziel is actually encourages you to embrace the gifts of clairvoyance, prophecy, and great mystery, the gut feeling, the intuition, connecting with that. And you might be clairvoyance, clairaudience, you might be hearing in the sense of not like in like the things that are actually disturbing you, let's put it that way. The things that are inspiring you, okay, they're not really literal hearings, literal words in your ear, but it can sound like someone actually talking to you from the divine. But it is, sometimes it happens to me, but it's not really exactly like scary thing. It's like me asking myself a question and getting a response from within. That kind of like clairaudience can be something like that. But it can be different for some, because I feel like we all have different experiences. We are actually, God is experiencing himself, herself through us, different aspects of the creation. Okay, and Archangel Raziel here, I see life from a positive perspective. Okay, this is suggesting you to be positive. I enhance mental acuity and magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle. I intuitively know what I need to know when I need it. I am grateful for assistance from the heavenly realm. Let's see your crystal here. Are you able to imagine your life asking help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? It is time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, or know information and guidance from angels and spirit guides. Realign and develop your spiritual awareness. Objectively observe patterns and behaviors and shift. Okay, so this is a good message because it's suggesting that you can actually feel the changes coming ahead. We have like the different timelines coming. We're going into the age of Aquarius. The information is going to be getting released in the world, everything coming to the surface of the light, and this can be even your prosperity formula coming into the light. And this is basically, it is suggesting that I feel like when you, the more inner peace you feel, the more you're going to have access to those informations, okay? That you're going to be able to hear them, watch them. It's going to pop up on your screen better. We have a fox here. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, is actually a key here in order to achieve success. And we have a kangaroo. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. So yeah, this is a good actually message here. If you don't have any plans, this is basically suggesting grab the pen and paper, start writing things down. We have hidden secrets can harm you. This, I feel like this is coming as an information, so you can actually look into some information. And if you have questions about certain subjects and you're not really getting answers, instead of finding answers, avoiding them, basically look them in the eye and look into the answers. Look in online, look into the resources that you have and find the answers. Because when you know what the answers to that hidden secrets or the things that you are like making it a big deal and thinking it is a secret, it cannot be even a secret here. Okay, we have the finger warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Basically, this is like all pointing out if there's something that you're being suspicious of, which we have a fair man. Maybe this is a person you're dealing with, dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. This is like, be aware of it now, okay? Get prepared for it. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay, this can be someone maybe you're working together with, and I feel like this can be a person that is taking They want to take people down with them, but if you're prepared, if you know your P's and Q's, what you're doing, what your next plan is, they're not going to be able to be effective here. We have clouds, temporary problems. Exactly. This is going to be a temporary problem. It's not going to be even your problem. I feel like it's going to be somebody else's problem. Beware of great pride. Okay. What else? Fan. Romance. A celebration coming forward. I feel like somebody who has that kind of great pride, maybe leaving your life. This can be about a business, a job opportunity. Maybe you're working with someone who has this kind of like grandiose complex. I feel like they're leaving. They're an empty chair. After they leave, this is a great opportunity for you because they might have hidden secrets that it's going to be coming to surface, and you're going to be the one carrying of them. Maybe you are actually the next person, next knowledgeable person after them, and you're going to be taking their empty chair because romance is in the air. Twice, this is about like a prosperity. So you're going to have that your joyful moment, basically, okay? The romance moment when it comes to your abundance and prosperity, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.